White with red. There was a man that went to a hotel and walked up to the front desk to check in. The woman at the desk gave him his key, and she told him that on his way up to his room, there was a door with no number that was locked. She explained to him that it was a storeroom and that it was out of bounds. She reminded him of this several times before allowing him to go upstairs. So he followed the instructions of the woman, going straight to his room and going to bed. However, the insistence of the woman had piqued his curiosity, so the next night, he walked down the hall to the door and tried the handle. Sure enough, it was locked. He bent down and looked through the wide keyhole. A cold air passed through it, chilling his eye. What he saw was a hotel bedroom like his, and in the corner was a woman whose skin was incredibly pale. She was leaning her head against the wall, facing away from the door. He stared in confusion for a while. Was this a celebrity or the owner's daughter? He almost knocked on the door out of curiosity, but he decided not to. As he was still looking, the woman turned sharply and he jumped back from the door, hoping she would not suspect he had been spying on her. He crept away from the door and walked back to his room. The next day, he had returned to the door and looked through the white keyhole. This time, all he saw was redness. He couldn't make out anything besides the distinct color red, unmoving. Perhaps the inhabitants of the room knew he was spying on the night before, and they had blocked the keyhole with something red. He felt embarrassed that he had made this woman so uncomfortable, and he hoped that she would not make a complaint with the woman in the front desk. At this point, he decided to consult with the woman for her information. She sighed and asked, "Did you look through the keyhole?" The man told her that he had, and she said, "Well, I might be able to tell you the story. A long time ago, a man murdered his wife in there, and we find out that even now, whoever stays there gets very uncomfortable. But these people, they were not ordinary. They were white all over, except for their eyes, which were red."